Hey, hockey fans, welcome into another matchup preview. Pat Strawn joined by the voice himself, Rhett McGibbon. And Rhett, today we're going to talk about the Flames sweeping the Tide. But first, let's talk a little bit about the senior class because it was senior weekend. And this has been probably one of the most influential classes that the program's ever had.
Yeah, it's top to bottom. When you look at these seniors, they've all made an impact in some way or another. You look at Brock Thompson, the year he had a few years ago with just a goal-scoring touch. Quinn Ryan, one of those guys that's just a really, you could say, a once-in-a-decade kind of player that you get through the program. Victor Blomberg, just a grinder. I could go on and on about each guy, and we could if you want to, but they've all made an impact to this group. And I think the biggest impact they made as a whole is that when they all came in, the coaching staff wanted a change of character in this team and a change of direction, and they were able to do that. And that's difficult to do. In a collegiate program, it's hard to change directions, but they brought in all these guys who were able to do just that.
Yeah, and they were able to kind of cap things off with a nice little sweep over the Tide, winning both games 9-1, and talk a little bit about that because two different styles of games, but offensively the Flames still got it done.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those scenarios where Alabama's coming in, they have some fresh bodies in the lineup coming back from injury. It's their last weekend too, and they'd love nothing more than to upset the #2 team in the nation. Liberty holds strong. I think they shut them down pretty well defensively. You know, you kept Taylor Joseph quiet. The first night, Jack Fury had a couple opportunities and on goal in the first period, but after that, you snuffed him out. So overall, I think it was a pretty solid weekend of hockey from the Flames, and you kept the goal-scoring touch going. So you got to be happy with that.
Yeah, and I think now moving on, you got to look at some of the things that the Flames have to just fine-tune going into not only the postseason, but let's talk a little bit about one thing that they have been fine-tuning. That's the special teams. The PK's been a lot better, and I think part of it's because they've been leaning on Andy Clark and Victor Blomberg to lead the charge with that, but then also the power play. The Flames have been able to cash in a power play goal in just about every game this second half of the season.
Yeah, power play's been clicking really well, like you said, and that's what we come to expect from the Liberty team. They always have a solid power play. PK, though, I think that weekend against Adrian, where you were able to just be strong. You were consistent. You were strong. I think that was a huge confidence booster because you could arguably say the PK was the reason they got the 2 wins that weekend. Their ability to shut down the Adrian power play was huge. And so moving forward, you're thinking, okay, if we can do that against one of the best power plays in the nation, we should be able to do that against everybody. And like you said, Andy Clark and Victor Blomberg on that top pair have been dynamite for the Flames, and I think you'll just see that continue on into postseason play.
Well, Rhett, thank you as always for your insight, and thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to follow the Flames on social media and all the links below, and make sure to tune in and click the next video because we're going to preview the ESCHL tournament where the Flames are looking to win their 3rd tournament championship in 4 seasons. But as always, that's Rhett McGibbon. I'm Pat Strawn. See you next time.